Hey there everyone. If you've ever wondered about purchasing a Lovesac, this video is for you. What we're doing is we're having some of our grandkids and their friends over this summer, and we have a Lovesac that we made into a chair and a love seat. But we also have in work here, we're assembling a sectional. So we have a chair that we normally have here and another chair that the wife and I share with these two pieces. What we're doing is we're taking some of the additional components we have and we're making this into a sectional. So someone can sleep there, someone can sleep here, you got someone in there. And if we have an extra piece, we'll make that into a footstool and there'll be another person in there. But the idea is you have these backing pieces like this, and you have these base pieces, and then there are these metal clips, which I'll show you here in a second, that you can clip into here to hold it all together. But the idea behind the Lovesac is that it's like a Lego set. So if you need a different configuration, you're not buying a whole separate set of furniture. It's a bit more expensive, I would say, than you would normally pay for some furniture. But at the same time, it's so versatile and so configurable that over the years, you can just configure it however you want. So this can be a bit of a tricky point. There's these square blocks with some holes in, and the feet of these pieces here fit into them. And they're not entirely necessary, I would say, but they do help keep the stability in place. And if you have one here, this still fits level when there isn't one there. So it's not like if you use this here, you have to use it over there. It still fits correctly and sits level. So what we're going to demonstrate now is how we take it apart. So you take the cushions off the bottom, and you can see they have these metal locking components here, and you pull them out and then it comes apart. Uh-oh. That was almost disaster. So yeah, you can pull them apart. And
that one stays.
Which one?
Keeping that one.
These over here? Okay. Yeah. So what she's doing over here is you can see that you're pulling it apart. So these are the end pieces.
Because we're going to do 2 chairs in here.
We're going to make a chair over there, and then we're going to make this into a chair. Let's take these 2 components apart, and then we'll make this chair. All right. So you can see she's taking that bottom piece off. She's doing all the work.
Because we're on the carpet, we didn't do the...
Yeah, like I said over in the previous video, you don't need to have those wooden blocks necessarily.
But for the sectional, it helps keep it together. So
Yeah. So I'll move this out of the way.
And then this just comes over here.
And then that piece just comes over there. And then what she'll do is take that metal clamp and stick it down in there. Push it down. There you go. Sometimes it can be a little tricky. All right, we need another one on the back there. You can see she's pushing that down in. Once you got it all locked into place, take one of the bottom pieces over here. Nope, not that one.
I know, I have to move that to get
And then you slide that in there. Now flip it around. There you go. And you push it in. Now you got a chair, and she'll throw the pillow on the back. And now we have a chair instead of a love seat. And that's pretty much it. We took and made the seats in that room, and that freed up an extra piece here. We're gonna attach this right here. So she's gonna put that down into that peg hole. All right, so you can see how this is coming together. We have a chair here. You know what we're gonna have to do, babe? We're gonna have to take this piece out right here and put it over there in the corner and just make one big sectional. All right, let's get the cushions on the bottom and the pillows on and see how this comes together. So one of the other configuration options you can get is that's a solid base. You can get one like this that has a storage option underneath. And here's the lid right here. So this lid goes on top
You can put blankets.
of there, and you can put blankets or other things inside of that container so that it's easy to access if you need to. So this is the sectional that we created. And again, this used to be just a 2-seater right here, and we added this from components in the other room. And then what we did over here was we made a chaise with a chair and then a chair over there. So hopefully this gives you a better idea of what a Lovesac can do and the different components. You also have these cup holders that you can put on the arms. You can see we have one there and one there, or two here actually. And then the other thing that comes with it that you can buy, it's these little desks. And the way these work is that when you're sitting here, you can have them sitting like that, or when you're sitting down, you can actually put it there, slide it up over your legs so that you can have dinner or a little work desk or something for the kids.
TV tray.
Yep, or a TV tray. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, and comment if you can, and I'll see you on the next one.
So what Dave doesn't know is I went and I rearranged it again, because since you have the flexibility, it kind of opened up more that way. So we were able to put the 2-seaters here, and then it opened up over there. So that's the plus about the Lovesac, is that you have flexibility and very easy to move.